Hi, this is Howard from Cycle Van. Today we're going to go over a console going into a Transit, and we're putting in this nice black vinyl console with a set of brackets, and you can purchase this from FordVanWorld.com, which is one of our websites. So in this box you get the console, the mounting brackets, and the hardware. And the first thing I wanted to impress upon people who purchase this is that when you open this box is to be very careful. You'll see a sticker on the top that says do not cut, because the console upholstery is directly under here. There's a little cardboard barrier, but if you're too anxious, you're going to damage the console inside. So you're going to cut this, you're going to raise this up, and you're going to gently cut along here and open that up. I know it seems ridiculous giving instructions how to open up a box, but if you don't, you could damage this console. That would be very unfortunate. So inside the console box is a little bit of protective material and the console itself, and these brackets will be packed inside as well. So we got the console out of the box, and inside the console will be these brackets. These are the mounting brackets. They're like a galvanized silver in color. This white protective material you're going to want to peel off. We leave it on so when it gets to you, you can do that. It comes off nice and easy. These brackets are the same. There's no front and rear bracket. The long side faces forward. We'll go over that again. Here's your hardware. There's not much, which is great because it's quick and easy. This drink holder lifts out so you can clean it, and you can see we got plenty of storage area inside, and you can even see the little pre-drilled holes that you're going to use to put the fasteners down. That's already done for you. We're ready to do an installation, and the amount of tools that you need is pretty minimal. We've got a 10 millimeter socket. You can use a power driver like this or a hand, doesn't matter. I got a hammer. I'm going to need that briefly. I got a screwdriver, which you might want to have handy, and a driver to put in the self-drilling screws that hold the console down to the brackets once those are put in place. Now, the first thing we're going to do is slide these seats all the way back on their slide tracks, and we're going to take the mounting screws that hold the slide track down to the seat base out. Now, this is what we need the 10 millimeter driver for. We're going to take the inner ones only, the two inner fronts, and then we're going to take the back one, the inner back ones in a second. So let me get these out now. We got the front inner screws out, and we're going to slide the seats forward on their slide track, exposing the back two bolts. There's a little lip sticking up on the top of the base. That out. There's a little that is in place. We're going to knock that down on the top of the base. That is in place. We're going to knock that down. That'll enable us to slide this into place. We got another one on this side. We're going to knock that one down too. Okay, we got all the bolts out. When I say all the bolts, I mean the two inner ones forward and back on the inner side of this pedestal, and the inner ones on this side. So you can take the seat and just lift it up, and it'll pop up and rest on the little locator pin, which actually helps us. We take this, again, the long side faces forward, put it on and slide it up, the back one, and slide that into place. Now, you'll see that this mounting hole here, you're just going to kind of get that lined up sort of kind of with the slide track hole. And then we're going to drop these down into place and put the bolts back through, same hole. All right, so we got the brackets in place. Now, I'm going to put the rear bolts back through the slide track holes. Again, these slide tracks are snapped back down. They're resting on those little locator pins. You're going to want to pop them down so they're laying flat. And then we're going to put these bolts in, and we're going to spin them in. We're not going to jack them down tight. We're just going to spin them in. In case you have the reason why we're not tightening is we just want to make the slide track come back enough so the seat sides goes right past these bolt heads so we can put the front screws in. And we're going to slide the front bracket so that the hole lines up on both sides. And we're going to put the bolts back in, and then we're going to tighten everything up. Okay, so we're going to tighten these down and jack them down tight, front ones. And then we're going to slide the seat forward and jack the back ones down. And the same on this side. And then the brackets are in. The mounts, the lower mounts are installed. Just check your work, make sure everything slides like it's supposed to, back and forth on both sides. Now you notice that we talked about taking this protective covering off. We just left it on so you could see the brackets nicely against the black floor. But really should peel that off and get that out of the way before you put these in. Next thing you're going to do is take this out so you have access, and you're going to set the console in place, and you're going to want to check your armrest clearance on the lid. It should be pretty much centered between the seatbelt buckles, and again, you don't want that to interfere with this armrest. And once you get that set, you can kind of look through these holes that we already have down inside there, and then you're going to put a washer and a screw, and you're going to screw them right down to the bracket. They're self-drilling, so they're going to go right down to the bracket with the power driver that we have. Now, if you don't own one of them, you can drill a little hole first, and you can put it in with a hand ratchet. And then once you're done tightening all 4 of these bolts, after, of course, you've centered this console into place satisfactorily, your job's pretty much done. Put the drink holder back in, and you're all done. This drink holder comes out nice and easily, which is kind of cool, because if you got any kind of goodies and things that slide forward and you can't get to them, you pop this out. Also, when you're going to spill your coffee or your soft drink, which will happen whether you like it or not, sometime in the future, you're going to want to take this out and wash it out. And that's all there is to it. So you can easily purchase this item by giving us a call. Cycle Van is our company name. Our website, once again, is FordVanWorld.com. Our phone number is 732-238-3110. Thank you.